My mom called me and told me the news. Uncle Kieth had died. He was 87. Uncle Kieth was my mom's younger brother. They grew up on a farmstead near Portage La Prairie, Manitoba. My mom, the oldest of three, born to my grandparents, whose name is Maxwell, John and Betty Maxwell. Uncle Kieth was my favorite uncle, and I'm sad he's gone. I will always remember him as a great man. When I was growing up and my mother would take us to visit her family on the farm, Uncle Kieth was always fun to be around. We were city kids, and farm life was different. Pigs, horses, chickens, gardens, driving tractors, throwing bales, milking cows. It was fun to be there. This is where I learned to drive a snowmobile. When I was young, my Uncle Kieth showed me how to drive it. Sometimes I'd get stuck and I'd walk back to the house and ask Uncle Kieth to help me get it unstuck. He never got mad or angry. I would say, "Sorry, Uncle Kieth." He just smiled and said, "It's okay." In the summer, Uncle Kieth had a moped, a bike with pedals, and a small motor. He let me drive that too. So much fun. I was only 8 years old. We had a great family and were happy to be together. Uncle Kieth finally got married to Ruth, and we were all very happy for him. Later they had a daughter, Sheila, and they lived in Portage La Prairie. Whenever I came home to visit, I would always go see Uncle Kieth, Aunt Ruth, and Aunt Joan, and my cousins in Portage. We would go to lunch together and talk about old times and what was going on in the world.
How much did it cost you?
I think I paid $400 or 4,000. I got 2,000 from the government because they've been advertising that they pay so much. It was 2,000. That seems enough.
Here's a nice photo of my mom and Uncle Kieth and Aunt Joan. Whoa, that's quite the machine. Look out, Mom. Okay, go for a ride. Okay. There's Kieth's new wheels. Very nice. So how fast does it go? You break the speed limit with
About
that?
25 miles an hour. It's top speed.
Not bad. Not bad. What do you think, Mom?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You think you would? You think you could drive one of those?
Maybe I'll have to get one one time.
Maybe one day you'll actually have one, huh? Okay. Last time I saw him was in June 2024 with my mom. We drove around to see the old farm and visit my grandparents' gravesite nearby. Goodbye, my old friend.